All right. Hello and welcome to a game I've never played before. This is our first achievement hunt, I think, on stream where I have not actually ever played the game prior to starting it at least once. Like, even with like Horizon, I had played Horizon both Zero Dawn and Forbidden West once before. Sorry, cracking my can. I realized it was going to be loud. But I played both Zero Dawn and Forbidden West before. Um, I've never played this game at all. Not on any platforms or anything. I've also just processed. That's something I've been doing good at that I have not done yet. So I want to pop into the Discord real fast and put our live message at TR Lives. Doing some achievements in Potionomics. That's what we'll do for our go live notification. And then let me copy link and then paste link and boom. Discord out. And I think I just got the Twitch notification and then absentmindedly swiped it away. I kind of like started pushing buttons because I was doing chores until the last second here. Specifically, I did the cat litter and fed the cats and stuff. So, all right, well, let's get into this game. Again, I've never played this before. Easier boss battles and no limitations on travel. So I want to get used to some of the stuff on this game first. So we'll start with Cozy. And because of achievements, we'll do the free love option here. Because I don't want to mess anything up. And I don't think that there's any difficulty-related achievements here. Okay.
Greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this land like no other. Who knows what riches await me?
I didn't realize there was voice acting in this game.
Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit. Unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage.
Maybe I did.
Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck. Although, what could go wrong? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald.
I have a feeling a picture is being painted
Sylvia,
here.
if you're reading this, it means I'm dead, which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream.
Why are there so many stamps on this one?
Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Deeply departed, Oswald.
Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property.
This feels like a trap of a statement here. Significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment?
Okay, this place is not all I hoped for. But this can still work. I can make this work.
Something I found out, because I don't actually own this game, Rowan does, but I learned some stuff about this game's development specifically. There are movements in old versions of it. I don't know if it's still true. In older versions of the game, because the counter hides things, when there's points where she like leans over to here, and in older versions of the game, her legs would stretch to be underneath her, but her feet would still be over here.
I just need to air it out a bit and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom.
Forgive me for the intrusion.
No?
I wasn't expecting to have the... I'm Helena.
No, gosh darn it.
And you're Sylvia.
I keep accidentally misclicking the other mouse button.
We have some business to discuss. But first I should offer my condolences on the loss of your uncle.
Thanks, but I didn't really
It's me, the guy. Hello, welcome, the guy.
All the same, it's a pity. Particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you.
We're taking on our dead uncle's debt.
What? Really? I didn't know that's how it worked.
Well, yeah, that's the trap you were led into.
But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got the shop.
Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold?
Oh, gosh.
No.
What?
I was referencing that this is my first time ever playing this game.
I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan.
But that's so much gold! You could build 5 shops with that much gold! What in the world did Oswald do with all of it?
A national pastime? Owing people money?
To judge by appearances.
Or not having played a game before.
I have his contract right here if you'd like to look it over.
That fine print is very fine. What did you just do?
I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's rights and obligations onto
First achievement.
Make your payments on time, and this shop is yours.
Owing money. Okay, yeah.
Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid.
That sounds bad.
I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here. I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron.
Flail and attempt to raise interest in the potion. Attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Blunder away through an attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Hello.
Hey.
How goes?
I'm home.
Let's blunder next.
What have I missed?
I just started the game.
Okay.
I started at 5:30.
Okay.
So I started like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
I've gone over how I've never played this game before, and we did the opening cutscene where I inherited my dead uncle's shop and now owe 1 million gold.
Yeah. You know.
Because
Yeah.
when they said, "Hey, you need to come in person to inherit your uncle's shop," and put a very trap thing Yeah, he borrowed a substantial sum of money from us, so it's sure to be impressive. And it's a rundown shop that's in tatters. And then we owe the debt now, because we also inherited that. It's pretty good, probably. Increase stress by 20. If in hand it end of turn, increase stress by 20. So I need to get rid of one of these. Can I not play any of these? Okay, so I fail.
I'm too stressed to function.
Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due.
My goodness. Capitalism, am I right? Yeah. My guy, says Fred, if you didn't see that part.
I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck.
Motherfuckers, is even in a fantasy world. I mean, it's a good...
Of course this would happen.
It's a good, realistic drive for characters to do things.
I never should have come here. What am I going to do?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. I did get an achievement already.
Woo! Did you tell Fred I haven't uploaded the new achievement yet? Or the new emote yet?
You haven't?
No.
No, I did not mention that. Rowan has not put the new achievement or new emote in the... You've messed me up now. The new emote in the emotes yet. Can't you do that while I'm streaming?
I'm worried about trying to do it while you're live, because what if it kicks you out for some reason?
Well, I can just edit the VOD back together.
Do you want me to try?
I mean, that's up to you. I could futz around on mine over here while you were over there.
Nah, it's okay. I'll just do it later, because it's going to take time to process anyway.
That's true. All right.
I mean, hoot, hoot.
Very convincing owl with a bandaged up wing.
I heard that. You can talk.
Oh, I meant to do that. I meant to have some Oreos with some milk today. Do they taste weird or something?
The top cookie was soft.
That's probably because it is
Really?
not just plain. I if I'm gonna have them, I'm gonna dip them in milk. So I'll wait till later.
Well, of course I can talk.
I didn't process that this game is voiced.
You must be new here. This is Rafter, where the strangers come in place and the birds are chatty.
And what are property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing.
Very nice, very nice. Good point. I see that like the Pathfinder game isn't set in a country that's whole point is capitalism sucks, guys. Yeah. I try and avoid money problems in my games for the most part.
I live here, actually. If you could call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows.
Okay, do you
You
pay
live
rent?
here, in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet.
Oh, did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop. Yes, that's it. In fact, I was the brains of his whole operation. My name is... Owl.
Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy.
There may be another boyfriend dungeon stream on Friday, by the way. Ooh. That's set to upload. Your first one's set to upload later this month.
You're uploading it?
Yeah, I edited it together and I'm uploading it. To be fair, it's a really rough splice that's just gonna jump to where it rejoined, but... Uh-oh. I hope I didn't say anything crazy. You probably did. I'm not gonna... I didn't mark it for all ages, though, so you should be okay.
Anyway, Owl, it was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here.
Why do I feel like this owl might be Uncle Oswald?
No. You don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment, and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your debt.
There's no way I can make enough by selling potions.
Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time.
Goodness gravy. Your craziness will live on the internet forever.
There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days. A series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship.
Okay.
Look, I have information on the first competition right here. You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily. You simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better. And just look at that juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good.
Who's simping right now? For
You
what?
think I've got a shot at this?
Me during the boyfriend stream.
Oh, okay. I've been playing Hades a little bit, so my already supreme dunge skill, dunge, I assume is what you're supposed to be trying to say there. Dunge. Anyways, will be even better. Interesting.
Probably. I mean, it's really your only hope. And I'm willing to help. Reins of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two.
I knew Owl sounded familiar. Who's Owl?
Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're gonna win those competitions.
You know what? Now that you're saying it, Sylvia sounds really familiar to me. I would be able to tell you the actress's name, but I could probably, if given enough time, I could probably think of other parts or recognize other parts that she's been in.
Let's brew some potions. Let's make some money.
Actually, no. I think... Is that who I think it is?
Let's do some Potionomics.
Tom Schalk. Who else has Tom Schalk been?
Oh, boy.
Now I'm going to look up Sylvia's voice actress. Cass. I don't recognize actual real life names sometimes. Anyways, a potion a day keeps the healer away. A new study has highlighted the benefits of daily health potion use in shoring up the body's natural defenses. Increase value for health potions. Interesting. So he cleaned up the place a bit. Nicely done. Now the real work can begin. We need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing. Hope you're ready for math.
Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind.
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron? You went to school for this, after all.
I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet.
Huh. Interesting choice there, Sylvia.
Don't blame me. The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron.
Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact.
Right. My first professional brew. I'd better go over my notes from college, just to be safe. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects.
Have you played this, Rowan, or do you just own it?
A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients.
So I'm pretty sure this one came from your library.
Heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimens.
Nothing Tom Schalk is anything I know you'd know. That's fair.
Ah, yes.
I played like a third of it ish, I think.
Where
Okay.
would we be without it?
I am playing on the easiest version of the game and in the free love version where you can have multiple dates, like multiple datables at the same time.
Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find magimens. Magical creatures, mystical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound.
So fun fact about this game, I've gone in kind of completely blind. I don't even know most of the achievements for this game.
You didn't even look?
I gave it like a brief cursory glance, like reading a few of them like 2 or 3 times. I know a couple of achievements that I need to get. That's about it.
Heating an ingredient releases the magimens contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion's specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of magimens. The ingredient is only the vessel. The magimens they contain will determine what kind of potion is created.
It's not great planning, Thal. I mean, it was kind of just... I was thinking I was going to go in this game a little blind. I did very basic research. I learned that part of this game is a deck building, and then that the other part is math-based. And that there's romances that you could do, and that you should not ignore using the adventurers.
No.
And you should not ignore feeding new ingredients to the mimic. That's about all I got. That's about all I remember from my researches of this game. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to play the game through once. I knew I was going to probably have to do at least 2 playthroughs. So I just accepted that fact. I also know that there's 2 different modes to the game. Because there's like the story mode where you're like stuck into the like 5 chunks of 10 days or whatever. But I think that there's also, after you finish that, like an endless mode where you just play the game. So I assume the endless mode is unlocked after you beat the story mode once. So that's the goal.
It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
One step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion.
Duh. Recommended competition potions: a red potion, a yellow potion, and a blue potion. I assume health, stamina, magicka? Okay.
Can't go wrong with health potions. And I have that recipe memorized.
Very nice, Sylvia.
Health potions require a combination of red and green magimens. Some fey berries and mandrake root should do the trick.
Magic vitamins is perfect wordplay for this, by the way. 6 red and 6 green to balance it out. Perfect. Potions gain 2 additional stars on completion with a chance of gaining a bonus star. Do I have to...
That's everything we need. Let's get the lid on and set it to brew.
Interesting. What's going on over here is interesting. The balance of magiments is perfect. Does it have something to do with the fact that I'm brewing a very specific potion that they need to be balanced like that?
Nothing left here to do, but let it cook.
And that it'd be unstable if I didn't do it like that? Switch up your haggling approach. Oh, I wanted to read that. Your potions should be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in the inventory. Let's go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. Oh, cool. We got 3 free potions. Arrange potions on the shelves. Put them on the shelves now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. I'm assuming 24 is their starting price. Good. Now when customers come in, they'll see that you have available for purchase. Now, I should mention the shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming and we can invest in some better ones later. Finally ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. I'm nervous about this right here, opening the store.
Okay. Hopefully this goes better than
I haven't
yesterday.
actually ever played any sort of like deck building game other than like, I guess, Gwent. But I don't know if I count Gwent.
Play Hearthstone. That's kind of a deck.
It's a card game though. It's like an online card game. It's less of a deck builder and more of an online card game. Like deck building isn't like the main point of that, like building decks and drawing random cards. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, because I played card games before, but okay, hopefully it's good there.
It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine.
What are the basics, Owl?
Haggling.
Thank you,
in order to
Owl.
get the highest value for each.
I'm fully convinced that Owl is our uncle who drank a weird potion and has transformed into an owl. Or he either on accident or on purpose. He might have purposefully drank it to transform into an owl to dodge his debt. I'm not convinced our uncle is dead, is what I'm saying. I'm convinced he's going to, like, show up after we get rid of his debt and try and take the shop back.
You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay.
Well, that part
Keep
I
a
knew.
close watch on your customers' patience. Every customer has a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster!
Oh, I know one tip about the haggling process and the patience thing. If you get their interest up to 100 as their patience runs out, they will still buy the potion because they're interested at 100. That's the other one thing I remembered about watching things about this game.
Let them stress you out too much.
I was watching stuff about this game while I was working on the thumbnails for Stardew Valley, so...
Here comes one now. You've got
Speaking
this.
of which, the first, like, third of Stardew Valley has thumbnails. 1 through 10 all has thumbnails.
Woo!
So, and then I have images saved to work on them for 5 more episodes. I plan on working on it more. I've been getting in a game and raising the money count in that game by 1 every day in the game. So, no one believes me, but I swear I saw a dragon yesterday. It looks pretty great if the price is right. This looks pretty great if the price is right. Okay. Oh, okay, this is like full tutorial. What is that? Complaint. Customer is going to increase Sylvia's stress. Okay. Opener trigger. This card has an ability which will activate only if it is played first from your hand. You can activate an opener effect as the first card played each turn, okay? Set 'em up, Sylvia buff. Increases interest applied by reel 'em in by 20%. Okay, interesting. Do we have a reel 'em in? We do. Interesting, okay. So this raises interest by 4. And then this will raise it by 8 because it went by 20%. So I gotta brace myself for their turn. And put a shield. Oh gosh, we have to have a shield. Oh no. You know what though? If I do okay at this game, maybe I'll buy Slay the Spire. Guess I can finish up the deal now. No, I want to keep going. Let me set them up again, and then let me reel them in, and then we'll close out. Because that's 1, that's 2, and then that would finish it. Sylvia, you're giving up money! Ugh. At least I know more than the tutorial, right? Your display looks so nice. I can feel the magic coming off this one. Okay. Okay, we don't have a reel 'em in. But yeah, we don't have a reel 'em in, but this still raises interest by 4, so that's probably a good thing. He's gonna have a -1 patience. Let's go ahead and gain 1 or 2 shield. I think I'm going to end turn here though. Draw new cards for the next hand, because he's gonna lose a patience either way. Oh, he loses 2 patience on his turn. Okay, interesting. So now we'll set him up, and I can't reel him in again, but we'll reel him in. I could try and reel him in one more time, but I don't get the bonus for that. So let's end turn. Oh, this is gonna low. Ooh, okay, interesting. I gotta read these things more. He's gonna lower the price again. So this is probably the time to... I definitely want to finish this turn, it looks like. I think we reel him in here to raise the interest. And then we close out. Yeah, we reel him in. And then we close it out. Okay, and that got us up to like 34. Have a nice day. Step right up. I had a dream this place was condemned. It was until like a second ago. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Minimally interested. So he's starting off with a 2 shield that I have to get out of the way. And he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose 3 patience no matter what, basically, because I'm gonna play this. Because I don't want to close it out when I'm just gonna get 24 here. So let's think, Sylvia, think. And then let's reel him in. And then I could close it out, but I'm gonna wait. End turn. What's this? Impatience. Value increased by 1 after every turn cannot be removed. Wait, what's this doing? I think we close this guy out fast. I don't think this is gonna go well, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna reel him in, and then I'm just gonna close it out. I think that's just gonna be our best option here. Yeah, the fast sale even got me 1 more than the last one there, so. Alright. Well, alright then. Thanks, come again.
That's all of them, for now.
And now you voice yourself again.
That didn't go so badly.
Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion.
Yeah, what is it,
In
Owl?
negotiation, sometimes the best move to make is the move you haven't thought about yet.
Yes.
When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path.
Oh, we got a new card. Scheme 2. It's a pot of greed, everybody.
I can be a little diabolical when I have to be.
I'll look forward to seeing it in action.
No, nobody liked my pot of greed
That's enough
joke.
of a break
I'm
for
a little
now.
busy, I'm sorry.
What are you doing over there?
Dying.
Oh, you're playing Hades. That's what you're doing over there.
That was a break?
Come on now, back to work.
The Taskmaster Owl. Those health potions should be done brewing. Let's take a look. Ooh, do we get multiple for each brew? So is that in the brew?
The health potions look ready. Let's bottle them up.
Okay. Oh, by the way, there is at least... Almost had her this time. Are you trying to get past Megara? Yeah. There is at least one time where I'm going to save Scum in this game, by the way. There's an achievement for maxing out her stress. So I'm going to, like, save before her opening shop one day and just max out her stress. by playing really poorly. Bottle. A superb brew. Except.
That's the first batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift?
Oh, and I got
Let's
4 for
diversify
that.
your
Very
offerings,
nice.
though. You never know what'll be in demand.
That is very true.
Mana potions require green and yellow magimins. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around.
Mandrake root and a sack of slime. I wish they had just made this yellow.
Perfect. Let's make those mana potions.
I almost accidentally
Mana
threw
potions
the
take a little
potion in
longer
there.
to brew than health potions. So let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it will reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing.
The fire
speed.
eats it? He's a living fire? Or is this just a cartoon?
Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel is created equal. I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire.
Thanks for the hay. Start the creation process.
Now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning.
God, those kids.
It's very rude.
Why did they choose Ardor?
Because they know we're home. Is my
There's
guess.
A lot of people who are home.
We're young. We don't come out and yell at them. Adding new haggling tips, something or other. Deck builder! Cards on your page, haggling skills you had to begin with. Head over to my page, see a new haggling tip I taught you. Recognize that one new haggling technique will appear here and you can learn them. So do I have to subtract things from here. Let's get rid of a Think Sylvia thing to add a scheme. Because they kind of do the same thing, except one just costs 2 and one costs 1. This is 1 for 1 and this is 2 for 3, so. Cat pranks commencing, kid pranks commencing. Children ran by our door and like slammed on it very aggressively. And it's always frustrating, because it's very discombobulating. Let's arrange potions, because I can't open shop without arranging potions. And there is a buff on health potions today. I don't know if you guys saw that. So. Alright. Let's open for the afternoon. Feeling burnt out? My day has sucked. Don't ask. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. Okay, he's going to gain a shield next turn. And of course, I drew terrible cards for the first turn of this. I can at least set him up to gain some interest here. Okay. Let's... I'm going to hold on to this. He's not going to complain at me yet. So let's do that and just hold on. Oh, I haven't paid attention. There's a discard pile. Cards that have been discarded from graveyard will be cycled back into the deck when you have 0 cards in hand. Okay, cool. Alright, so this will get rid of that, and then I can reel them in. I really don't know how much money I need. You're gonna raise my stress by 2. I don't have enough interest to raise the thing one more time, so let's draw 3 cards. Let's reel them in one more time and then close it out. I think that's in our best interest. And yeah, and then close it out. Because that'll raise it up to 3 hearts, which gives us another bonus. Okay, cool. It's loud. It is loud. It's almost always louder than whatever we have like going on in the room. So like if we have the TV going on, their knock is always louder than it. I don't think I've ever missed their knock because of it being quiet or something. Well, all right then. Take care. Can I help you? Somebody else here to buy something. No one believes me, but I swear I saw a dragon yesterday. This looks pretty great if the price is right. Hi, buddy. You're not allowed on my desk. Shame him.
Put him on the box.
I gotta slide the box within range. Hi, buddy. I just saw you try and hop back on my desk. Alright. Okay, they're gonna raise my stress by 1. Let's think Sylvia think. Dang it. I really didn't want to close it out. Okay. We'll raise the interest here. I guess we're taking a stress hit. I don't know if that's like a... Raises my stress level by 2. Increases stress by 2 at the start of Sylvia's turn. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, you're not even allowed on the box now. He bit me. So, he gets kicked off the box. At least the box is not going to sit right there. Of course, I get 3 set-em-ups and then no reel-em-ins. Let me think here. I could play all 3 set-em-ups. That should be enough. Let's see. The next level's 12, and that's 7. Let's play 1 set-em-up. No, it might be better. The problem is you're gonna raise my stress by 2 again, which means I'll be gaining 5% each turn. Let's play 1 set-em-up, because you're gonna lose a patience no matter what. Let's end turn. I want to get more for this one than 47.
Just disconnected.
What, just disconnected?
My Bluetooth.
Your Bluetooth. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna die.
If in hand at the end of a turn implies tension. Oof, what's this? Increases interest applied by reel-em-in by 20%. Oh, it's in. So that does stick around? Okay, so if I set them up, reel them. Oh, I can't. This is gonna end. I don't think I can. I think this is gonna be my first loss. Yeah, because if I play anything there, I lose. Because on the start of Sylvia's next turn, I would draw 6 cards. But I think that means that their patience is going to go down by 4. And then down by 1. If I play anything, I lose this deal in general. I just have to hope for a close out the deal here.
Not to be dramatic, but I just want that
Good job.
with all in my house.
Alright, let's close it out. I got up to 53. I was really hoping to get higher there. I did not process that ending turns got rid of their patience too until I think a couple rounds ago, and then I forgot about it again. I had a dream this place was condemned, blah, blah. Okay, they're all saying the same things now. They're gonna... Oh gosh, my stress stays for the whole day. Okay, that's good to know. Set them up, reel them in. I could just do an easy combo of set them up, reel them in, close it out. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna set them up, reel them in. And then end turn. They'll have 8. I should get at least 1 more turn out of them, I think. They're gonna raise my stress level, but... Okay, I think Sylvia think. I get to set them up. I'll use the reel them in. That didn't... What? Why did that not buff it? Weird. I'll close it out. That should get me up to the, yeah, the nice little bonus there. His dumb, cute little face. Yeah, he has a dumb, cute little face. That is indeed true.
That's all of them for now.
Be careful of hiring big hero expeditions, something or others. Nice job. Now don't forget those mana potions. There's still some time to deliver them before the day's over. Let's bottle them up. Yes. Go to the brew button. I keep wanting to click on screen to grab things. Bottle. 5 stars. Perfect brew. Except.
Great! we could sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time, we'll kick it up a notch.
Kick it up a notch. Gotta love his dumb, cute little face. I need to haggle more in my games. Yeah?
Now, I've got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that will push our potion.
Is that something you need to do, Fred? More haggling? Slime? Mana worm?
Let's drop these in and make some real potions.
I do think the last ones were real, my guy. Oh, I missed. Okay. A balance of Magimins is perfect. Potion gains 2 additional stars on completion with a chance of gaining a bonus star. Brew.
This batch will need to brew overnight, so you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session.
Alright. Today's all about learning the haggling thing, huh? Arrange potions. Today, the health potions are buffed, so I'm going to put 1 more of those. And then those 2 out. Alright. Open shop. More NPCs haggling. I've had a few do it, so it's not unheard of. Ah. Do you mean in your TTRPGs? Need to do more haggling in your TTRPGs. Sheets feel better. I hope this potion is up to my standards. What can you tell me about it? Okay, this is the health potion, which I thought would probably get picked up off the shelf first. Customer rebuff. Reduces all interest gained by 25%. Which means that's only going to be... That was by 50... Oh, he had shields. That's right. Okay. Now reel him in. And then Oh, it lasts between haggle sessions. That's crazy. He has more patience, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Although I did not process that was, Okay. Okay. Oh, his buff didn't apply the first turn. That's nice, at least. Let's set him up. Reel him in. Will this... What's that? 6, 13. That'll give him up to 13. I could close out now. I think I close out now. I think I just do it. I don't think it's worth trying to go for broke here. I think I take my 56 gold plus... I think that's a plus 44% potentially, but... Yes, okay. Some people are so hard to please. Hello, can I help you? I used to buy stuff from your uncle. I see his Dallin runs in the family. I hope we can come to an agreement. I have frickin' tension. Double stress received from all sources. He's gonna get a shield. Oh gosh, okay. I guess I'll just get a shield. I don't want to close out the deal yet. It's frustrating. Love to help you out. I can win you over. He gained 8 shield? That's freaking crazy. I want to think Sylvia think here because I'm really... Are you kidding me? All my set 'em ups right now? I should have set him up first. I'll use 2 of them here so that I can get rid of the shield. He's gonna get rid of 4 patience. Oh gosh, okay. End turn, because he's not giving me stress this round. So I don't need the shield. Does the tension last through? Okay, the tension only lasts 1 turn. That's good to know. Of course I got a bunch of real amends, but no deal closers. Oh gosh, my hand combos have been terrible this time. Okay, let's just brace ourselves and end turn here. This has been an absolutely terrible hand round for me. Okay, he has 4. I think we just This is we're gonna have to take a loss on this one. I think we just set him up. What's this do? Annoy increases stress by 1 whenever a card is played? That's crazy. I think we just close it out here. I think because that's going to give us up to at least the, yeah, very interested, which is decent enough. Things are looking up. Thanks, come again. Step right up. I waved to you on the street yesterday, but I guess you didn't see me. My guy, we just arrived here. I have my doubts, but I thought I'd at least ask about this one. It's gonna go to our discard hand anyways. Let's... Are you kidding me? Okay, he is gonna stress us out, so let's brace ourselves, I suppose. And let's reel him in, because it's gonna go to our discard hand anyways, in turn. I didn't pay attention to how much that was gonna take off. Gosh darn it. Okay. Doubt. If in hand at the end of turn increases stress by 1, he's going to lose 1 patience. I've only gotten 1 close it out so far. So let's set him up, brace ourselves, and then hope I get the closeout next turn. Wait, no, he loses impatience. Let's close it out now. I totally spaced that. Collect a small amount of money, 500 in wallet. All right, well, there's 2 achievements this game. Thanks, come again.
All of them for now.
Just got an achievement.
I could get the
Pipe,
hang
pipe,
of
pipe,
it.
pipe, 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 pipe.
You got to do the arms.
Pipe, 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 pipe.
I have magic brooms.
Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here.
Sure I can. I live here.
Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs.
Oh, we
I've been
can do
kicking back
auto
in this trash heap for
scroll.
weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did ya? I was saving that for later.
I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I've just inherited this place.
What did you say?
My mother has requested my aid.
Oh, okay.
So I will be back in who knows how long.
Okay. What's the plan for dinner?
TBD.
Okay.
Perhaps a Panda of Express.
Okay. Well, you know what I get there, so.
I got paid today, so
Very nice, very nice.
perhaps.
Did I sent you money for my last paycheck?
Yes.
Yes. Can you do me a favor before you leave? Can you grab me a drink from the fridge?
Yeah. Preference?
I only have 1 type of drink in the fridge at the moment, so.
Okay.
I haven't put the Powerades in there yet.
Well, you have those 2.
Well, yes, but I'm not gonna have 2 energy drinks back to back.
I didn't know.
It hasn't even been an hour since I cracked this one
I don't
open.
know your life.
Granted, the daily recommended value for this is 2, so I've only ever done that once. I love you too. I hope you somewhat enjoy your mother's presents. Okay. It'll be just me and you, Fred. Alright, back to the auto scroll.
Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business
Semi-legitimate.
selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. I'm definitely going to need ingredients before long.
And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle.
Plant the seed. Raises interest by 8 at the start of the customer's turn. Interesting. But it takes 3 turns to do it. And you get paid tomorrow, Fred? Very hype. I don't think I get paid till
I think I
next
will
week
use
now.
that. But where can I find your shop?
It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up.
I look forward to doing
I look
business.
forward to doing business. Once I'm up and running, I'll need ingredients pretty regularly.
I think
I guess
Quinn will
I'll
like
see you
that
around
more.
then. Unless that weird mildew gets you first.
Yeah, I do think I have to get like 10 hearts with a bunch of people at one point. Gold earned, 515. Customers, 10. Potions sold, 9. Oh, because it's counting that Witch League at the beginning of the day. Okay. Round 1, health potion. Round 2, fire tonic. And then mana potion. I was wrong about that being stamina. The howl begins. It does indeed. And then he stopped. He'll probably begin again in a little bit.
One day at a time.
Oh, there's another one.
Wow.
A novice
This is an
hero.
actual potion shop? I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day. And now, potions.
Yeah, pardon the mess. I'm working to get the place up and running again.
Well, I'm impressed.
Oh, right. I
Must
have the
know what
auto thing
you're
going.
doing.
I'm going to grab myself one of my snacks real quick. I accidentally deactivated it, huh?
That's really very kind of you. The truth is, I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring it all out as I go.
Really? I'm new here too. My name's Mint, and I
Mint?
just got to town a few days ago.
I'm Sylvia, resident potion switch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here.
It's seriously so good to meet you, Sylvia. Now, I have to ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenestrator?
That would be a huge honor, but I'm not sure I'd recognize them.
You didn't have posters of them in your bedroom when you were little? I guess that was just me. I might be a bit of a fangirl. To be honest, I've been geeking out pretty much nonstop since I got here. I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta. Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while. But the whole place is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They put out a call for new recruits!
Woo!
You've got the muscles to be a hero. Ever thought about joining?
Thanks. I do work out.
Ooh.
And as a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call!
Hey, that's great. Congrats on the new gig.
Thanks, but I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Oh, that's slang for experience. Any day now, I'll be ready for proper adventures outside of town. After all, there's a whole island out there, teeming with mystery and danger. And potion ingredients, of course. Swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I could help you out for a small fee. Or you could talk to our guildmaster Baptiste about funding a larger expedition.
Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip.
No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. That's going to work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack.
And there's a new learning thing. Gain 2 shield. Apply sympathy for 1 turn. Increases all interest gained by 25%. Okay.
I'll definitely
The howl is
keep that in
delayed, but now it
mind.
truly begins.
And I have a feeling you're gonna
Indeed
do
it
great.
does.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fetch quests to tackle. You wouldn't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms.
Okay. Decreases value for health potions. A follow-up study suggests that a daily health potion might be too much of a good thing. Might be far too much of a good thing. Okay. So, no more health potions. Increased value for fire tonics as dragon sightings are on the rise. We did have a few dragon sightings yesterday. Might as well check out Quinn's shop, right? Or else there's always the Heroes Guild. So Quinn's Ingredients Boutique could be good, except for the fact that I don't have any... I don't know how his... I feel like his boutique will be quite limited.
Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think?
I also like Mint a little more,
Isn't
so...
it amazing?
There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected.
Yeah, heroes love
That is a
their
lot of
trophies.
taxidermy on the walls.
Am I getting one soon? Because, get this, I've been approved to go adventuring! The training wheels are coming off! You should send me out sometime. I promise I'd bring back some great loot for you.
How does that work exactly?
Oh, I can tell you all about it. I just had my orientation, and I took detailed notes in my dedicated color-coded adventuring binder.
Sounds complicated.
Nah, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The farther I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get farther, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important. Health potions help me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight my way past monsters. However, there's a limit to how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stomach. Oh, don't forget there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. That's about it. Consider me on call. Honestly, I can't get out there soon enough.
I know you'll do amazing.
I hope so. This is what I've been training for, after all. Oh, they also gave us a goodie bag of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure.
Accept. Ooh, okay.
Health potions to patch me up and mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both! And, hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot.
Oh, so we can hang out, give gifts, and adventure, huh? Let's... I have 3% stress. I think that that's fine for now. So let's click adventure. Let's get this tutorial going, huh? Or at least, okay, Enchanted Forest. Say the word, I'll head out. These are worth 16 more. But they do the same thing for her, so... Right. Let's give her 2. Are these damage? Will deal damage to the hero if the hero has less health than the monster's damage output. Hero will not be able to continue on their adventure. Try a health potion to help the hero overcome them. So that's 4, 6, so that's 10, that's 15 health. And then I assume you need mana to beat them in general, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tolerance is 4 potions, okay. Test. 3, 4. Okay, cool. That's exactly how it works. Cool. Got it. Do I return now? Okay, so I could give them... I could send her out again. And this is the same math. Now the question is, can I send her out with... I'll just do 2 and 2 again. I don't know if when she hits 0 health, if it... Oh, that's... Okay, so... And then I click Embark. Okay, I see what's happening now. So I have... Okay. And I assume there can be unintended consequences. I've got a bit of everything. Buy 5 of these. And buy 5 of these. And you know what? Just for good measure, we'll buy 5 of these too. I'm not going to make any more health potions for now. What's this button? Okay, that's just back to the map. He's getting close up for the howls now. Nice. Yes, he has moved to out here for his howling. Mayron's howling. Check the potion recipe book for all the possibilities. Remember something or other. While your potions brew, consider dropping in on your new acquaintances. Traveling to visit other takes no time at all. Cozy difficulty. Well, anyway, I think you can take it from here. Remember, adapt and overcome. Okay. Oh, and take an early rest if you need it. Otherwise, you might get too stressed to function. Okay, I assume I carry over some stress at the end of my day to the next day. Let's save here real quick since we've got some stuff done. I'll just save into slot 1. Okay, I want to do... Shall we demystify? Yes. I'm also going to go to the Steam page here, and we're going to actually look at the achievements together real quick. So this is a shorter one, obviously. There's only 30 achievements compared to like 70 and 80 we've had in other games. I want to go look at the hardest ones real quick, which is max relationship with 10 characters in one playthrough. And then max relationship with 7 characters in one playthrough. And then didn't pursue a romantic relationship with the character. So this means I have to do at least 2 playthroughs. So that'll be interesting. Mix as level 6, max relationships with 3 characters in one playthrough. Which, I mean, all of these are going to be this, like in the same thing. Fully upgrade the store. Give Luna a bug. Reach 100% stress with Sylvia is a thing that I'll have to do, which is the thing I was talking about. Like, I'll save and then do stuff. Which makes it... Looking at it again, I don't think that that's going to be a thing. I think I'm going to have to, like, play multiple days to get there. I mean, what I could do is I could save the game, play through, like, a few days recklessly, specifically to get her stress up, and then max it out. And then rewind a few days back, because it looks like the save isn't by day like Stardew, so it's easy to rewind saves. Max relationship with a single character. Beat the game, beat Robin. So these are beat people in the story. Make a level 6 tier potion. Make all level 6 tier potions. Okay. Expand 100 ingredients in one playthrough. Craft 300 potions. Date a character romantically. Beat boss Finn. Have 0 money in the bank. Okay, that's going to be interesting. So I have to spend all my money at some point. Expand 60 ingredients in one playthrough. Collect medium-sized amount of money. 2,500 in wallet. Beat Korzak. Fully upgrade any cauldron or shelf. Beat an opponent by submitting a higher value potion. Craft 100. Expand 30. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's mostly beat bosses, beat the game, craft everything, date everybody. Or max out everybody's stuff. Yeah. That's kind of what it feels like. Make money and do expand the inventory for the shop. If there's an endless mode, some of that's fairly achievable. If there's not an endless mode, it will be interesting to see what happens, because in an endless mode, I could see myself romancing everybody pretty easily. If there is only a 50-day limit, I'm going to have to see the best, like, run for doing that. I will have to check this out. I'll probably... So, one of the reasons I didn't do a lot... By the way, I did say yes to the Demystify. I will wait to talk about that until you pull it up. The reason I didn't do a lot of research for this game is most of the research I've done for the other games have been looking at other people achievement hunting them and then doing that. Or like looking for like this is the hardest one and stuff. That's what I did for The Witcher. I watched, I think it was like the same video like 4 or 5 times to like remind myself which ones were the hardest achievements, or which ones I'd have to do like multiple playthroughs for. If I messed up or something like that. And tried to make sure to get those done. There's nothing like that for here. There's no like easy guides or anything like that for this game. I think it's because this is one of those indie games that like flew under the radar for a lot of people, / like wasn't up to some people like its normal audience's standards at the time that they found it. Because this game went through a lot of like updating, if I remember correctly. Let's brew now because I have stuff to do so. I also have to bottle the mana potions I made. The common mana potions. Okay. Perfect brew.
As you decide what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market.
Recipe book. 1-to-1 of red and yellow for the fire tonics. Okay. So yellow, red, yellow. Oh, I put in green, not red. Red. I'm glad I bought these then. I could put in 1 more of each to try and go up that. No, it says I have 4 out of 4 components, so that's it. Alright. Brew. I don't know what this 24 out of 75 is. Okay. It's time for episode 55. Of course, of course. Let's go to the deck builder. I'm going to get rid of a Think Sylvia Thinks to add Plant the Seed. And I'm going to get rid of a Brace Yourself for Sympathy. Because Sympathy is just an upgrade to Brace Yourself. And I have Scheme for that Think Sylvia Think. And apparently I had 4 Think Sylvia Thinks in the deck. So, save deck there. I could arrange potions, because I'm probably going to sell both of those. And I'm not selling this right now. I could sell that. Now I could open up the shop, which will do 2 hours. Don't look down. I've just processed that we're both on flying brooms. Debating here. Because I could hang out and get rid of the 3% stress that I have. Or I could just keep going and sell stuff. How about that? I did a thing. Wow. Let's, you know what? Let's sell stuff real fast. Let's open shop to sell the potions I have. This place is shaping up nicely. This one looks nice. What are you asking for it? Let's plant the seed now. And then before they get their shield up, we'll do that. In turn. Okay, they gained a 4 shield. Oof. Why do we get the tension? They're going to lose a patience. But we're not going to be gaining stress. We're just going to get tension, which will go away after 1 turn. Drawn in place of a haggle card due to stress. Oh, so more of these pop up the higher stress I have. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let's think, Sylvia, think. Of course, I gotta brace yourself. I shouldn't have think Sylvia thinked there. Dang, that hurt. Okay. I think we set him up. I think we reel him in and I think we close it out. I don't think we have the luxury of waiting for that turn to end there. Granted, it looks like we might have maxed out their interest this time, which is kind of cool. It's mint! What's this? Reduces interest applied by 25%. Oof. Okay. Let's do this. Let's reel them in. And then we'll end turn there. Trying to save money this week. Something. I guess a discount isn't out of the question. Gosh, oh gosh, okay, that's really rough, actually. Okay, end turn. Friendly commoner, interesting. I don't think we're gonna get to that planted seed, but oh, I also can't, I think what I have to do here is I think I have to scheme. Okay, so I reel him in. Or I don't reel him in. Then I scheme for 2. I didn't get it. Shoot. I think... Oh, okay, so that closed deal... I didn't process that what this button did. The closed deal card finishes it before the end of the... Before, if I don't have the card in hand to also boost the interest. I'm still getting a plus 30% on the price tag there, which is pretty darn good. I can do the one set 'em up to get to that one more higher heart. For the 40% to get it to 90 and then close deal. You're a lifesaver, Sylvia. Have a nice day. Okay, and here's another thing. GM and players. Casual damage. PCs attacking and doing damage to each other as a joke. Teaches players that damage comes easy. Meaning coming up against enemies with high DCs or defensive abilities may frustrate them. I am not a fan of doing damage as a joke, like in general. The only instances where I have people do damage, like, outside of combat is, like, actually attacking each other. Like, punches to, like, hurt are not something I like to do. The other thing I like to frame it as when people do damage outside and inside combat is you have to remember that damage is an accrued thing, and damage does not necessarily mean like extreme bodily harm, if that makes sense. Like, it's something that, like, if you got punched 200 times, you could die, even if you had 200 hit points. And like ACs and defensive abilities are like part of, not always like negating, it can negate or deflect like even normal hits, you know? Like if I punch a ballistic gel thing with the same amount of force that I punch somebody else, it's going to do the same amount of damage. But if I were to punch like a waterbed with the same amount of pressure that I punch somebody else, that waterbed is obviously not going to get as damaged. Or, you know, a steel plate. And that's the big thing to keep in mind with that. I'm also just not a fan of like, oh yeah, I punch this guy in the shoulder and I do 1 damage. Like, that's not something I'm a fan of. It looks pretty great if the price is right. Okay, so oh, let's brace ourselves because they're about to hurt us pretty bad. Okay. Let's reel them in. They're about to gain a shield. So honestly, because they get a higher cost to patience every time, I'm honestly tempted to scheme, see what we get in our hand, and then close it out this turn. Let's see what we get. Of course we got a freaking doubt. Okay. Let's just close it out. We'll get up to the very interested, which is decent enough. Take care.
That's all of them for now.
I think technically we're always making money as long as we're not selling through a debuff like this. So let me think. Because that's... Okay, that one I can't really use as a good example. This one's worth 36, and we got 4 out of them, so it's... Let me do some math here. I want to make sure that I'm always making money. 36... Oh, that's not correct. 36 times 4 is 144. And then... I want to check over here real fast. As if I was going to buy a potion from you, or buy ingredients from you. That required 2 of these and 2 of these, which is 12 plus 14, so 20. Minus 12 plus 14, that's 26. So we make 118 coins without any of the haggling, which is good to know. Like, the haggling is necessary, but not absolutely necessary. Okay, let's travel to Solitude, of course. Mike discusses that it is a little tricky because the joke damage was largely coming from Grog hitting people as a joke, and his casual joke slaps doing damage does sell the strength of Grog. But Mike also agrees that he doesn't like casual damage. Yeah. Well, this is fun. Little things. What does that do? What's the little blue thing down there? I don't know. Oak wood. Very nice, very nice. Cubic ooze. Ooh, interesting. Accept. Thank you very much.
The Enchanted Forest was no sweat. I actually enjoyed being out there.
I knew you could handle it. And I'm excited to use those ingredients you brought back.
I found some other goodies too. I set them aside for you. These are glamours. They'll change the look of your shop. They're purely cosmetic, so don't expect any tangible benefits. Still, they're pretty cool, right?
Fun, fun. Stone floor. New stucco wall. New floor. New wood floor. Polished wood wall. Thanks.
Hey, thanks. I can see how it'd be nice to switch things up every now and then.
No problem. I'll keep an eye out for more. Apparently some critters got into a shipment and now they're spread all over the island. Which reminds me, I can return to the forest anytime, but I'm also up for more of a challenge. The mushroom mire and the bone wastes are available to me now. They're a little more dangerous, but that means better rewards. And here's one more tip. You should introduce yourself to our guildmaster Baptiste. He sends out daily expeditions, and if you invest in one, you'll get a share of what comes back.
I'll be sure to introduce myself. And I'll keep you in mind for further adventures, too.
Sounds good, Sylvia. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. So that's Baptiste. Let's go here real quick.
Hey, Sylvia. I hear you've been busy.
Uh-oh. What have you heard exactly?
Nothing especially interesting. Mint just mentioned you've been working with the Heroes Guild. She's too nice to give me the real gossip. It's a major shortcoming, if I'm honest.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
I know all the heroes. After they go on their little adventures, they sell their trash items to me. It's basically my whole business model. Trash comes in, trash goes out. Of course, they keep the best stuff for their clients. So, I'm guessing you've got something decent in your inventory for once. Maybe something I've never seen before. Give it here.
What? No, why would I do that?
Suit yourself. I'm just trying to help you out. I know how this goes. You get your hands on a good ingredient and you're all excited to use it in a potion, right?
Pause this so I can read your thing. Even if players want to do something that might not be so fun for you, maybe give them something of what they want to do to reward participation.
So you throw it in your cauldron and poof, it's gone forever. But it doesn't have to be that way.
What's the alternative?
Easy. Hand it over to me instead. My clairvoyance lets me hone in on specific ingredients. Meaning, if you give me something good, I'll be able to find more of it.
The
and
fingers.
then I can start offering that ingredient for sale in my shop. You miss out on the instant gratification, but you get guaranteed access to the ingredient in the future.
Yeah, okay. I can see how that could come in handy. I'll let you know if I decide to take you up on it.
There, see? You give me free stuff, and we all benefit. Mostly me, but still.
I wouldn't expect you to operate any other way. But hey, since you're chummy with all the heroes, does this mean I'll be running into you at the guild hall?
Nah. Despite the invaluable service I provide to the heroes, I'm not exactly welcome in their clubhouse. You set one fire, and suddenly everybody acts like you're a real liability. You set 2 fires, and you get banned for life. Consider yourself warned, I guess. Now, did you want to buy something?
Yeah, I think letting players Wait, did it eat both of my cubic slime things? And stock will now be updated tomorrow. Okay, which means you still have just those 3 basic things here, yeah? Okay. Okay. Travel back home real quick. Check my inventory. I don't know how I feel about that one. That one's rough because, like, I can definitely understand the meaning behind it. How do I check my... I guess brew, and then I can check my inventory? Okay, I can't check my inventory while I'm in the brew. Okay. Hello. I just wanted to check my inventory. Also, I still need to wait for that, right? Oh no, I can bottle. Minor fire tonic, perfect brew. Very nice. Okay, I still do have 1 cubic ooze. Good to know. So it looks I have 2 more things, and then I got nighttime here. 2 more daytimes, and then 2 nighttimes. Okay, interesting. Okay. But yeah, I think I generally agree with that one. Like, players will not always want to do... Players will want to do things that you just don't want to do as, like, a GM, for sure. Finding the balance in that is definitely hard sometimes. Of, like, giving them stuff that they want to do that you won't enjoy and making sure they do stuff that you will enjoy. Definitely not always easy. Did I get slimes in the last brewing? Let's make some more health potions because I'll want some to give to the adventurers. So let's do that. And then I didn't get any new cards. Brew is what I just did. I think I want to lower Sylvia's stress. So let's travel. I should probably introduce myself to Baptiste and then go to hang out with Mint. I don't know how much a hangout costs in time.
This place is
but...
bigger than I realized.
Greetings, fair patron. Greetings and welcome to the Heroes Guild. I'm Baptiste, esteemed guildmaster and fledgling barkeep.
Hi, I'm Sylvia. I'm new to town and I make potions.
Then you'll certainly benefit from our services. Hiring a hero is a surefire way to get your hands on new ingredients. You can work directly with any hero you're acquainted with, or come to me. I always have a list of upcoming expeditions. Invest in one, and in return, you'll receive a portion of whatever
his nose is glitching
back.
out.
Wow, it sounds like the guild has a lot to offer.
We aim to please. So, if there is anything else I can do to be of service, just let me know.
How about sharing some pointers? Do you have any advice for a fellow merchant?
Well, I don't know that I'm a merchant, per se. I'm more of a facilitator. A master administrator, if you will. I keep everything running smoothly here while our town's great heroes seek glory, adventure, and resources.
Okay, I'm going to read your message real quick. Something I want to start doing is give synopsises of what happens in the episode just because extra context for what these lessons are about might be useful. 55, Ancient Black Dragon Umbrasil escapes the boss fight. Vox Machina gives chase in a mini boss fight section in its own right, as some of the party members were on Umbrasil. When he took flight, he returns to his lair where the fight finally ends. Okay.
sounds like you're bragging about being a bureaucrat.
Don't you know? Bureaucrats are the very linchpin holding society together. We don't call ourselves heroes. But if making order of a chaotic world isn't heroic, I don't know what is.
That's an interesting point of view.
Isn't it? And in striking up a conversation about it, I am demonstrating that piece of advice you asked for. If you've got something to sell, then best to captivate your audience forthwith.
Increase patience by 1 if opener. Increase patience by 2. Oh, and it doesn't decrease patience. That's very nice, actually.
I think I can manage that.
It's advice I've recently taken to heart. I arrived here only a few months ago, intent on guiding this guild to greatness. And the heroes have greeted me with open arms, although some of their traditions are rather, mystifying. Say, you look like a commoner. Maybe you could share some insights.
You must be a noble then.
Shh. I'm trying to downplay all that, you know, to help me fit in. But that brings us to my question. Tell me, this charming little tradition of leading gifts in a new friend's shoes.
Gifts?
Yes, you know, like shaving cream and rotten fruit. And that one time it was a scorpion.
Yikes. If an enemy escapes, give players the opportunity to give chase. Yes, I think there are reasonable opportunities that you can say you're not going to be able to catch up to them. Specifically, the one thing that I do that, like, I won't let players give chase in is if during combat I can calculate that their speed is greater and they already had a head start during that combat. So, like, to, like, run away. So, for example, at one point you guys were fighting something with, like, a 60 base speed. And, like, if you guys double dashed or dashed, you could catch up to it. But if it dashed and you dashed, it was already gone. Basically, like, off the map already. And so if it had, like, left the turn before, and then you guys defeated the last enemy still in combat, and then decided to pursue it when it would have had another turn to run away, those are the kinds of things that, like, they're gone. The exception is, like, bigger bads or, like, bigger monsters, in my opinion. Like, if it's a large, medium, a large creature or smaller, I'd allow it to, like, do that. But if it were, like, anything, like, sometimes even large creatures or bigger, like, that's going to be something you're going to be able to pursue and track. It's a give or take thing. And then, like, obviously, if you guys want to track something down after it runs away, you can do that. But direct pursuit is not necessarily always an option for something smaller. If it has such a greater speed than you in a non-open space is another caveat to put there. If it's in an open space, then it's a lot easier to, like, keep track of something and follow it. So, my answer is yes with caveats for that kind of one.
Is that really supposed to go on for months? I mean, I'm flattered, but it's starting to feel like overkill.
Do I tell him the truth? Do I lie to him? Part of me is really tempted to look up the best answers for the Baptiste route. But I don't know if I should. I know I'm going to have to do multiple playthroughs, so let's just go for it. We'll just do They Must Really Like You. I have...
really like you, so just roll with it. They can't keep it up forever, right?
I should hope not.
Yeah, I was going to say boosting his ego is going to be the right choice here.
Be in this place. But I shouldn't complain. I knew coming here that there would be a period of adjustment. Finding yourself suddenly in a new land and in a new role, it can be challenging, can't it?
I think at least you're handsome.
At least you're handsome. That's gotta make it a little easier.
I was gonna say, we're trying to boost his ego. Is the vibe I get for him for sure.
Oh wait, I meant thank you, or should I say, no, I'm terribly ugly. I haven't got the false modesty down yet, but I'm working on it.
Wow, you really are an unsung hero.
At any rate, it's been a pleasure making your acquaintance, Sylvia. I hope you decide to avail yourself of our services. And I trust we'll find the opportunity to check.
Yeah, there's definitely some weird mesh movement glitches going on in this game, which is interesting. All right. Invest in revolving daily ingredients to be received tomorrow morning. Interesting. So I can get ingredients to be available to collect tomorrow. So I can invest money to get specific ingredients tomorrow. But the higher I invest, I can disrupt the ecosystem. What's the rare ingredient bonus, though? That's not explained. Bone wastes, the bone wastes, and the enchanted forest. I was thinking about spending around 100 on this to see what happens. Let's do that. I don't know what the rare ingredients bonus is. I don't know if there's always a guaranteed root investment of getting one of these or not. Let's just do this for 125. And let's see what they find out there. If I don't get anything, then I don't get anything, I guess. I want to go to Sylvia, though. I want to reduce my stress a little bit. Hang out. Bushwhacking boosts relationships slightly and relieves a bit of stress. Those bushes won't know where hitting them, mostly because they're bushes. Or something like that. Mint leads the way into the forest. I want to read these because they're not being voiced. She proceeds to hack away at various bushes, encouraging Sylvia to do the same. Some of the bushes drop coins. One even drops a gemstone. Mint suggests they donate their windfall to the local soup kitchen, and Sylvia agrees. Oh, that's fun. I don't understand the science, but it sure beats checking the cushions for loose change. Sylvia feels a little closer to Mint and mildly less stressed. How much less stressed, though? 0! Okay, so the bushwhacking got rid of at least 10% of our thing. Rank up our relationship. Let's hang out here for a bit.
Sylvia, I love this guild hall to pieces, but let's be real. It is a death trap waiting to happen. Want to make the rounds with me? I could use an extra set of eyes.
Mint stalks the guild hall, her shoulders open. She produces a sheet of rough sandpaper and then sets to work smoothing down the sharp corners of every table she finds. She moves fragile vases to higher shelves and padlocks a drawer full of kitchen cutlery, shurikens, and minor explosives.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were baby-proofing the guild hall. What's going on? Is one of the heroes, expecting?
Only in the sense that I'm expecting my colleagues to overindulge and start bumping into things. It happens every night. And bruised shins are no fun on long hikes or dungeon delves.
It's smart to keep your allies in fighting shape for tomorrow's challenges.
I guess it is. But honestly,
I don't know if those are
like
between that and the love or not. Okay, maybe kind would have been the better one there.
It won't surprise you to hear. Being here is a total dream.
we're both living our dreams. Although mine's come with its share of difficulties.
Mine too, actually. I mean, I'm bunking with people I recognize from trading cards. I'm eating at the same table as people I've written fanfic about.
Is a level up instantaneous, or can it only happen during a rest? That's a really good one. It varies for me.
They say you should never meet your heroes.
I think my thing is level ups cannot happen instantaneously for the most part. I think that there's some exceptions, but they can't happen like in the middle of a scene or the middle of combat, with certain exceptions.
Oh,
like if a warlock
heroes is
patron
awesome,
gives you a level up.
but sharing a bathroom with them is just super weird.
So you weren't exaggerating before. You really are a fangirl.
Yeah, ever since I was little. I grew up in a quiet port town. It was nice.
You say nice like it's a bad thing.
No, really. I had a great childhood. I was safe and happy. I have 8 siblings who are all awesome in different ways.
It's a lot of siblings.
And my dads are both book lovers, so we got bedtime
Dads,
stories every
yes.
night. I remember fairy tales about bold princesses and fables about wily animals. But my favorites were the ones about real-life heroes. I liked those the best because they were true. I'd drift off to sleep, imagining what it would be like to be one of them.
And now you're here.
Yeah, I don't think a level up needs to happen during a rest specifically, just not during an active scene, if that makes sense.
Yeah, here, with the chance to be a hero on the level of those I used to dream about. I only hope I can live up to their example.
I have a feeling you'll do great.
No kidding? Well, I'm sure learning a lot. The sparring sessions are intense.
I've been doing some sparring
Yeah, I feel
of
kind
my
of
own.
sick for turning that
The
back on
verbal
again.
kind.
Here's a pointer I learned the hard way. Keep your guard up when you go on the offensive. That's probably sound advice, whether you're wielding wooden swords or savvy words.
Keep your guard up. It costs 2, but you gain interest by 8 and gain 3 shield. That's a good one.
I feel more formidable already.
I generally lean towards rest, but if I think a mid-combat level up will be cool, I might do it. Yeah, I'm much more of a not during combat, but like mainly just because level ups take so long sometimes, unless you have everybody pre-plan out their level ups like you've been trying to do for Pathfinder. I think doing it during like role play scenes or during long rests is the best way to do it.
Good. Show 'em no mercy, Sylvia. You've got what it takes to handle grumpy customers. And sharp-edged countertops, too.
Okay, so I don't need to reduce my stress anymore. Give ingredients as a gift to raise your relationship. Give gifts of ingredients to different people. Like different ingredients, so try to find out what they might prefer. Only if you really want to. Interesting. Oh, okay, so there's like a whole thing. A whole system here. Ah, no big deal. For sure, but if combat is still going by the time session ends, hey. I mean, yeah. I could see that being interesting, for sure. Let me think here. Because I don't think I'm gonna open shop again today. I do need to arrange potions, though. Oh, maybe I do open shop one more time. I open shop one more time, I'd have 1 hour chunk left, and then I could rest. And that means I could sell these fire tonics while they're still buffed. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay. And then I think I might end stream and do like a shorter first stream for this game. Because I have a feeling I'm going to want to do more research on this game now. Now that I've gone in. I kind of wanted to just go into the game blind and then set up for doing more stuff between streams potentially. How do gods react to prayers? That's always a really good question. I assume that was supposed to be for GMs. Because there are like 3 quintessential types of fantasy gods. There are the gods that heavily interact with the worlds, the gods that are basically just figureheads for religions, and the gods that may or may not exist, and you gotta figure that out. Yeah, because well, I guess 4, because then there's the ones that sometimes interact. It's really rough deciding how, because realistically, that question boils down to how involved are your gods in your world. And sometimes it's interesting to have gods break that rule. Let's set them up and then plant the seed. In turn. My goodness, this guy likes setting up his shields. Let's reel him in. I really wish I hadn't drawn so many close it outs, but let's intern here. I want to try and get this to go off. You're going to lose a patience. I think I actually just end turn here. Because you're going to lose the 4, you're going to lose the 1. You'll have 1 patience to spare. Unless, is that calculated into that? It might be. Okay, so I could do a set 'em up. I could do a set 'em up, and then I could close them out. If the customer patience hits 0, they will leave without buying the potion, which is what I wanted to know. Okay, so let's... You know, honestly, I don't even have a close 'em out, so I don't think there's any purpose in doing a set 'em up here. I don't know what that plus... oh, you know what? That's the +4 for there. Let's close deal. I think that's the most I'm going to get out of them for that. I was going to say Pathfinder has the gods be definitely real, but very distant in terms of interaction. They're not smiting people or descending to the material plane or anything. Yeah, for sure. Whereas my worlds typically have the gods more heavily interacting. They're called down in certain scenarios, but there are powers that bind them from directly interacting with the world all that time, whether it be the other gods or something else. Step right up. Hey Sylvia, look alive. Is this potion any good? The answer is yes. Let's... It's not going to count if I do the... Okay, let's reel them in. Intern. Bear with me a little longer. Come on. Let's plant the seed. Let's reel them in. Intern. Oh, gosh. I don't like that. Oh, he has a higher heart count for, or lower heart price for some reason. Let's set him up. Reel him in. If I do this, it raises it by 9. I don't get that, but I do already have... I can potentially just lose this whole thing if I go one more turn. Or I can't get to the plant the seed. So let's close it out. I'd rather close it out and get the nice bonus there. Than entirely lose that sale. Come on up. I hope the hero makes use of this. I hope the heroes make use of this place. I hope we can come to an arrangement. Let's gain 2 shield and apply sympathy. End turn. I don't want to start with 2 real elements. Oh, you're gonna lower the price of the potion? Ugh. Okay. Do I think I'll make it 3 turns here. Let's actually do a reel him in here. Let's end turn here. What does that do? Increases stress by whenever a card is played? Honestly, I think let's do 1 set him up. It's gonna increase my stress by 1. And then I think, oh gosh, he loses 4 this turn? Yikes. I think that includes that though, so this should go down to 4, not to 5. Okay, cool. So I can set him up, reel him in, close it out. Sadly, I don't get the boost from the plant the seed. Things are looking up. Have a nice day.
That's all of them for now.
All right, and then I think that makes it so I can pick up my brew. Bottle it, yep. So now I'll have more health potions for tomorrow, which is nice. And then what can I brew? Let me look at my recipes. I want to use something that uses the slime. It's yellow, so it's going to be the mana potion here. So green and yellow. Oh, this lets me check the things in the thing. This is very nice. I didn't even process that was a thing. So that's good to know. I do have to try and get one of those made at some point. I don't know. Common or higher? Which I made a minor. I have made a common one of these. Minor mana potion was what I was going to go for. Although I could... No, I don't want to experiment yet. Let's brew these. Let's return. And then let's end day. I only made 193 because I only sold once during that day. But that's still 193 for 1 round of selling compared to the 3 rounds of selling I did there. 2 rounds of selling? Did I do 2? I have 6 potions sold. Maybe it's because some of the customers rolled over from the last week, because that one's at 10. I don't know. Gold spent, 235. Gold earned, 420. Okay. Next day. Yeah. If you want to have...
what today has in store for me.
If you want to have an outcome for players praying to gods, but don't want too much divine intervention, perhaps insinuate that the results of the next high roll from the player is due to the god's influence. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's probably a decent way to handle that. I think, I don't know, that one's a little hard or a little rough to handle. I definitely think that is one way you could do it. It does require a little bit of metagame technically, like it insinuates a little bit of metagaming there, so it's a delicate balance for that, but I think that's a good way to handle it. If you want to like limit the actual influence they have. Muktuk.
I have for you a question of dire importance. The potions that you sell, do you make them yourself?
I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia.
Well, most of them.
It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting is a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I am pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors.
Oh, we're not really hiring right now.
Oh, you misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I have already found my calling. And it is a great one! Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. The key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools. And I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to
innovation
get upon the razor edge of progress?
I like being on the cutting edge.
Thal, do you want rice or chow mein? Chow mein today, I think.
Air. It also tends to be expensive.
Then you must allow me to be of service. Please, accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer.
Walrus Man, indeed. And he gave me a cauldron for free.
Wow, thanks. That's so generous of you. But are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive.
I only regret that I cannot offer all my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it is a most
He's got tiny little eyes. Look at his tiny little eyes.
I view each cauldron as a work of art.
I'm glad they gave him tiny little eyes rather than just like big eyebrows to cover him up.
And yet, I find I must cover the costs of production at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable.
Is this glove supposed to be like that, or is it glitching?
Cauldrons, this feels like
His
the
sleeve
lesser
thing.
sin.
It was like chunky.
I can relate. It isn't always easy to strike a balance between self-expression and the demands of a business.
Indeed, it is a challenge, for it is not enough for us to be both artist and salesperson.
You see, I think that's on
We
purpose.
must be our own cheering section as well. Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths. We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another.
Pump up. Increases the interest applied by the next interest-raising card by 50%.
Solid advice.
Solid as an anvil. I am glad to know you.
I wonder if that buff
Sylvia, and I hope
stacks.
that I shall see you again.
Order just waiting to pick it up now. Alrighty.
All that I have to offer.
I did decide that this is going to be a shorter stream for me today. How's the game going?
To bring light and beauty into being. We must stand together.
It's going fairly well. It's definitely an interesting game. There's one NPC that I noticed some facial glitches while we were talking to them. Of like weird flickering for, I assume, meshes on their faces. But other than that, it feels pretty good. We checked out the achievements a little bit while you were gone. It looks like it's mostly just beat the game and make the highest tier potions, romance / befriend everyone to like 10 hearts at some point. I don't know how many NPCs there are in the game. I assume 10 is probably all of them. And then max out the inventory for the Mimic shop. There's a few extra ones like get all stress, have 0 money, stuff like that. But yeah. If there's an endless mode where I can like keep going over and over again, it should be fine. Increased value for mana potions. Bonus has weaker monsters and decreased loot drops. Oof. Bonus ingredients will cost more. Oof. Increased relationship gain with Quinn. Interesting. These are interesting. The events are something that are really interesting for this game. That's so interesting. Nice of Muktuk to give you a new cauldron. Let's see. Let's set it up in the shop now, shall we? Customizing your shop will be like big perk. Owning space, go wild with it. Customization. I assume now I can change the floors too. Max 6 ingredients. Oh, okay, close. Okay, I gotta change things, but I can change the floor. Realistically, I should change those around, actually. Stone floor should be here. New wood floor should be here. Because this is where I'm doing brewing and stuff. And then wallpapers. Let's get rid of the damaged stuff. So, okay, so that applies to both of them. Cool. Is that a cobweb up there? I think it is. And then this is the only store shelf I have. So return, brew. So we've got to keep it interesting. It is interesting. I think it's a really cool balance of like, perfect brew, very nice. It's a really cool balance of like the romance with these. It makes it so that you're not selling like the highest value thing every single day that you can. What's this? The current odds of drawing a stress card whenever they're drawn. Whenever a card is drawn. 0%. Oh, that's why it's a percentile based thing. Okay, interesting. Customization. Change my cauldron. Oh, that's a cute cauldron. Alright, return. Oh, I bet that cutscene where we're standing over the cauldron for the brewing is going to change too, huh? Because we'll have the new cauldron. Nope, it's still that barrel. Okay. You'd think that they'd do that. Interesting. But I think it's a really interesting balance between the like bartering, the potion brewing, the time management system, the romancing. It's all an interesting, intricate balance thing. And I'm wondering, Congratulations on your first, Rowan. How many firsts do you have now? And how many firsts do you have, Frederick the Dino? It's all a really interesting mishmash, though, of, like, different things. I do want to check out Muktuk's store. I'm going to go to Baptiste, though, and see if I got anything. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. Okay, I got at least one of all of the things I paid for. That's good. Which means I should go and give all of those to what's-his-face. I can invest again. So it sounds like the quests can fail. I don't know what this rare ingredient bonus is. So let's do those two. And this one's not actually unlocked yet, so let's try and get... Or, yeah, let's do that. Just invest a little bit of money there. Oh no! I've hit 666! Travel over to you. Because I do think I want to send you out on an adventure. Let's just do... I don't know if I have all the ingredients for the Enchanted Forest yet, so let's just do this. Fortifies it by 5. This one also fortifies it by 5. I don't know why one was more expensive than the other. Oh, probably star quality now that I'm thinking about it. That one was 5. This one was 0. Okay. That's 2, 2, 6, so it's 25 again, or 15 again. Probably like 7, I don't know. Fred probably has like 2. You can now only make evil potions? Oh no. Rowan, isn't there a like a command or something? And then there's 5 monsters. So you can test 3, 4, 5. Again, I have a feeling that there's like something that can go wrong there, so yes, but okay, I've done that. I want to check Muktuk's Forge. I'm kind of doing all the things that don't actually require me to roll the day over real quick, and then I'm gonna probably save the game and exit for today. We haven't had to mix it up open, so it hasn't been counting. Oh, I have to have that open for it to count all the things. Okay. There has to be a way that I can make it so that when I click stream, it also opens up Mix It Up. There has to be a way, right? No bonuses. So I can buy more cauldrons. Interesting. Okay. Additional 3% for basic potions. Price increase 5%. And I really wish they would stop doing that. Anyways. Price increase 5%. 3% for tonics. Interesting. Craft. Any kind of boost to my my price right now is good.
And delighted.
GM, guest characters light a fire under players to actually accomplish their goals ASAP and cut down on cross-talk / goofing off. Disagreed, it has no impact, B. Yikes.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, so we're both benefiting.
From your lips to the ears of the ancestors. However, it must be said that even this fine, fine work you have selected, it could be better. Do not mistake me. It is a work of art, and I am proud of it. But should you find yourself with surplus ingredients and disposable funds, then I would be able to enhance the item far beyond its current incarnation.
You mean like an upgrade?
I had a feeling this was going to be something that would happen. If anything more goofing, yes! I think it's a give or take, for sure.
Or a reimagining, or a revolutionary advancement in the corporeal manifestation of the arts!
Upgrade is easier to remember.
Ah, very well. Remember this too. An upgrade to a cauldron can greatly increase the cauldron's maximum stable ingredients, or might even increase the number of ingredients you can place in it. An upgrade to a shelf will increase its surface area and stability, allowing you to place more potions upon it. Consider it, yes? It would bring me great joy to do this for you. And
I love Muktuk so much. Muktuk is pretty good.
Profit!
So I assume... Okay, so upgrading is a new dialogue option here, huh? Okay, that needs a red mushroom for that. Interesting. Okay, travel to Quinn. You're very busy, I understand. I might come back, Muktuk. I just want to make sure that I do all of the, like, do this once a day thing. Submit. Willing to part with it? Let me do my thing. The stock will be upgraded tomorrow. That's like saying, look at that human of a man. Oh, look at that walrus of a man. Oh, to be fair, we haven't had too many guest characters come in. Look at that walrus of a man. It's like saying, look at that human of a man. I'm always saying that. My goodness. Alright, I think I go back to you. How about that? I did a thing. You did do a thing. Congratulations. I could buy a second one? That's interesting. And then Bone Waste Shelf. 3% Photonics. Channel Macabre Magic. I think this one would technically be better for me. The Max Magimins thing. But we're gonna not for now. I do not like goodbyes. Should be part of the vowel renewal, I think. You're right, I should adding it to the list. My goodness. Saying, look at that human of a man. Customization. Just so I don't forget, we'll customize the mushroom shelf here. Potion capacity 3 with no bonuses compared to whatever that was. I just want to see what my thing... 115 Magimins. Very good, very good. Alright. Arrange potions, and then I think we'll be done for the day. What are my bonuses again? It's bonus to mana potions? Mana potions. Oh, you know what? Brewing takes time. I should make those first. I'll probably want to brew more mana potions. So let's... Ooh, mana potions were green and yellow. 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm gonna actually need one more green. Me saying, I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be done here real soon. Me continues to do many different things before finishing up. It's like I'm prepping for like getting back into it and going straight into like a haggling session. Is kind of what I'm trying to do here. What's this do? 4 red, 4 yellow. Let's grab like... I've been using a lot of these, so let's buy that many. Let's buy... I have 3, I now have 6 of those, and let's buy some more Fey Berries. Yeah. Let's buy just like 5 of these too. Why not? And actually, I did say I was using a lot of these, so let's buy 5 more. I should have bought 10 to begin with. I do want to buy a few of these because I want to try using them. So I can't buy more than 4. So let's just buy those 4 and see what happens. Alright, I don't know what this does. Good trait that increases value by 5%. Something that has yellow and I could match it 12 with something else. Alright. Back home. How about that? I did a thing. You did indeed. Good traits increase potion prices by 5%. Alright, let's brew.
I see you've acquired an ingredient with a trait.
Yes,
Huh?
I did, Owl.
Did?
Sylvia, you need to pay attention to what's going on in your inventory.
I did?
With a trait is an opportunity to strategize at the cauldron and to engage your customers' senses.
Oh yeah! I have some notes on this actually. I just need a quick refresher. Some special ingredients have not just magimens, but also traits. By placing these ingredients with traits into your brew, it will impart those traits to
Precisely,
potions.
Oh, stretch. Okay.
Using an ingredient with a positive trait in your brew will boost the
Food
value
secured,
of the
home soon.
final
Alright.
potion.
I'll probably be done by the time you get home, but we'll see.
Be careful.
So I'm gonna like brew this potion. I think I'm gonna be done.
Ingredients can also
So
impart some less desirable traits that will lower what customers are willing to pay for a potion.
oof, okay. So recipe. It's equal green and yellow. So I can do like this. Then I have 12 yellow, and if I were doing the mana, I'd need 12 green. And so that will give me 12 yellow, 12 green, and I get the bonus from this thing. And I can do this to reduce the time it takes so that it's done by the time I finish a haggle session. Brew. Return. And then I'll sell those mana potions later on in the day. It's gonna be real. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to look up somebody playing this game and see what's going on, so that I get more of a thing, or a handle on it. But oh right, deck builder adjusted, so I have Muktuk's thing in my deck. Because I want it in my deck. Did I put? Oh, I do. I haven't put Captivate in there either. Oh, did I have 2 of some cards? Did I just get 2 of Muktuk's? Let's get rid of a set 'em up and a reel 'em in. I can put 2 of them in there. Okay, interesting. I think I can get rid of another Think Sylvia Think. I'm gonna keep just the 1 scheme in there, and I'm gonna put in one more Captivate. I think that's just a really good card to have in my hand. And if I have that extra patience, I can get through more turns. I'd love to get another Pump 'em Up. Oh, is this where I can see people's hearts too? Oh, okay. I was wondering where I would see those. I love the special art cards that they have in this corner. I think these are really good here. I like mints a lot. Coupon number 1 has not been given to Sylvia. Coupon number 2 has not been given to Sylvia. Interesting. Let's save the deck here, though. And then I think this is where... Let's see. I have Potion Brewing. I have Quinn is digesting ingredients. Mint is out on a delivery. I arranged to get some ingredients from What's-His-Face. And I purchased something from Muktuk. Oh, I need to arrange potions, and then I'll be done. So we'll sell our common potions, since they have a boost today. And then that's what we'll do. And I think I get the additional 8 from both of these, too. For potion pricing, so... And, yeah, with that arrangement, I think we're going to be done for today. I am just going to say... I'm going to save into a new slot just in case. I'll probably have 2 slots running for this the whole time, just in case skis. All right, but that's gonna be our game for today. Thanks everybody for coming and watching the stream. This is a new game for me, and it's gonna be really interesting to see what happens going forward with Potionomics. These streams are probably gonna be shorter, on the shorter side, since I'm going to be doing these ones on Wednesdays. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to play yet. It's probably going to be Forbidden West or this. The idea for Vibe Days is that sometimes it'll be achievement hunting, sometimes it won't. But for now, I think I'm gonna make that decision tomorrow. See how I feel. It'll probably be Forbidden West, just because I want to do more research on this game before playing it again. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, Fred. Have a good night, Rowan. And yeah, bye, guys.